Andy Martin. This is the CNC PROS, and we're a job shop, machine shop. It's just been slowly growing. We've been in business about, I guess this is year 8, and kind of almost adding a person a year. I would say we specialize in probably smaller parts, 9 inches and smaller, but we have the capability to do big parts. We've kind of got our handle on a number of industries. We deal with the transportation industry, medical industry, Department of Defense, food industry, medical. I mean, we'll do just about anything for just about anybody. We cut every kind of material, just about. I mean, there's materials that we shy away from, some of the more exotic materials like Inconel and some of the real gnarly aerospace materials. We can do them, that's not really our niche. But we do all kinds of stainless steel, 304, 303, 17.4. We do all kinds of tool steels. We do, you name it, we've probably done it. Mold steels, aluminums, titaniums, plastics. Heck, we've even cut stuff out of wood here. We've really cut just about, every kind of material. We just do it all. It's a little more personable. I know everybody by name. I know them and their families, and yeah, it's just easy. When there's a problem, I can just approach them right away, clear up the problem. There's just so much to do. I just love the high changeover, and there's no way to get good at it. There's no way to master it, because the technology is changing so fast, whether that be the tooling, the machines, the software. It is constantly changing. I mean, the second one does a leap, the rest of them are playing catch up, and then the second they catch up, somebody else is making another leap, and I just love that it's just challenging. It's engineering on steroids. The job shop aspect of it is what's appealing to most people, because it is challenging, is because we're low volume, high turnover, so it's constantly changing. And if you don't like monotonous work, you can really fit in a place like this. We have very lenient scheduling. I've got people that come in at 11 o'clock at night and leave at 7 in the morning. I've got people that come in at 6 in the morning and leave at 2:30 in the afternoon, 7, 8. I got another guy, he's a night owl. He likes to come in at 11. That's some of our pros. It's some of what we've had to do to try to that's just what we found keeps some of the guys happy. Everybody in here, not everybody wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's a pro. So for me, over the last few years, what I've noticed is that there's a lot of Einsteins out there. There's a lot of really, really smart people out there. What I've noticed is the most beneficial to an employee is their work ethic. Their time management, work management. Those are the most important that I've found in employees. I mean, without sounding terrible, I can train a monkey to do a lot of this stuff. But Einstein's great, but if the guy doesn't show up every day to work, it doesn't matter how smart you are, the A-bomb's not gonna get made. Years ago, I had an employee here, and he had heard about it. This is probably about 2.5 years ago. It's 2020 right now, and he really wanted to try it. He saw some advertising for it, or NYC, or somebody was using it, and he talked me into letting him try that for a while. At the time, we were using SurfCam, and I had some brand name loyalty issues because my father had dealt SurfCam for 20 years since it came out. And I had done applications, technical support and training for it, and sales for that matter, over the course of those 20 years. And so I just thought, you know, this was good. I was pretty proficient with it. You know, I could do just about anything, you know, from simple 2D to 5-axis parts with it. Well, long story short, I decided to try it out after he had tried it and was making it work pretty good and was really impressing me with some of its features. I finally made the change, and well, I haven't looked back. You know, I mean, it's a phenomenal product. It's got the CAD CAM. You know, I mean, I can do design work. I can model stuff up. I can program it for the machines. Their post processors are all pretty rock solid. I can do FEA and assemblies and all kinds of stuff with it. It's a phenomenal product. Oh, and did I say it's inexpensive? I mean, it really is. It's amazing. Well, right now it's really crazy because, you know, we've got this COVID-19 thing going around, and I'm a little bit concerned because I feel like, well, the tail's got to catch up with the dog sooner or later. I mean, the majority of the economy can't take a hit like this without us feeling it. But to be honest with you, I'm busier now than I've ever been. And, you know, I mean, just last week I was asking my guys, hey, if you can do overtime, let's do overtime. I mean, if you want to, you know, I'm asking for volunteers for night shift. I'm doing everything I can to keep up with deadlines, and I don't see any end in sight right now. So for us, most of that is firearms, medical, and food industry, and some of the transportation. We're doing some stuff for transportation. Some of it's come back from China, and so I suspect that's got a little bit to do with the uptick in the workload. But for us, it's looking pretty good.